It was early morning in Alex's bedroom, and the alarm was ringing loudly. Alex, half asleep and annoyed, pulled the blanket over his head and groaned. Ugh. 5 more minutes. The alarm rang again, louder this time. Alex slapped it, knocking it off the table. There. Silence. From the kitchen downstairs, Mom shouted up at him. Alex, it's 7:30. You have college today. Get up. Alex, eyes still closed, mumbled back. Alex, I'm up. I'm up. But Alex was clearly not up, and snoring resumed within 10 seconds. Mom stormed into the room and pulled the blanket off him. Alex, your class starts at 8. Do you want to fail this year again? Alex jumped up, panicking. Alex, wait, what? 7:30. Why didn't you wake me earlier? Mom just stared at him blankly. I have been calling you for the past 45 minutes. Alex froze, processing what he just heard. Alex, that's not possible. What followed was total chaos in the bathroom, the kitchen, and at the front door. Alex was brushing his teeth and putting on his shirt at the same time. Okay. I can do this. I just need to eat, get my bag, find my notes. Mom put breakfast on the table. Sit down and eat properly. Alex grabbed a piece of toast while running past. No time, Mom. I'll eat on the way. Mom shouted after him. You forgot your lunchbox. Alex, already outside, turned back for just a second. Alex, just leave it. Mom, I'll buy something. Mom sighed deeply, talking to herself. This boy will give me a heart attack one day. Alex ran to the bus stop, sweating and out of breath. He saw the bus pulling away. No, wait! The bus drove off without him. Alex stood there, breathing heavily, hands on his knees. An old man stepped on his foot. Alex forced a smile through the pain. No, it's fine, sir. Totally fine. Perfect. Absolutely perfect start to the day. He barely caught the next bus, and now he was squished inside a crowded public bus, bag pressed against his chest. Alex. I hate public transport. I genuinely hate it. His phone buzzed. It was a message from Jake. Jake by text. Bro, you coming today? Mr. Collins said there's a surprise test. Alex's eyes went wide and he gripped the bus pole tighter. Alex. What? He started texting back frantically with one hand, holding the pole with the other. Alex texting. Jake, why are you telling me this now? Jake replied instantly. Jake by text. Just saw the notice, bro, El Mao. Good luck. Alex stared at his phone, dead inside. I haven't studied a single chapter. There was a long pause as he stared out the bus window at the passing city. Alex quietly to himself. Maybe I can fake being sick. Alex arrived at college 20 minutes late and ran to the classroom door. He peeked inside. Mr. Collins was already teaching. Alex whispering to himself. Okay, just walk in quietly. Be invisible. You are a ghost. He opened the door slowly. It creaked loudly, and the entire class turned around. Mr. Collins stopped teaching and stared at him. Mr. Alex, how kind of you to finally join us. Alex gave an awkward smile and waved slightly. Alex, good morning, sir. Sorry, The bus was... Mr. Collins cut him off. Save it. Sit down. And since you love making an entrance, you can answer the first question of today's surprise test. The entire class went ooh quietly. Jake, sitting inside, whispered to him. Jake. Bro, I tried to warn you. Alex sat down and whispered back. Alex. You warned me 10 minutes before class, Jake. 10 minutes. Mr. Collins cleared his throat loudly. Are you two done? Alex and Jake answered together nervously. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. The test papers were distributed. You have 30 minutes, no phones, no talking. Begin. Everyone flipped their papers. Alex flipped his and just stared at it. Alex, internal thoughts, panicking. Okay, question 1. What is the principle of... I have never seen these words in my life. He looked around. Emma was already writing fast. Alex, internal thoughts. How is she already on question 3? The test just started. He looked at Jake, who just shrugged helplessly. Alex, internal thoughts. Great. We are both going to fail together. Alex stared at the paper for a long time and very slowly wrote his name at the top. Alex, internal thoughts, defeated. Okay, name is done. That's worth something, right? He tried to write an answer, crossed it out, tried again, crossed it out again. Alex, internal thoughts. I should have studied. I really should have studied. A flashback flickered through his mind. Last night, lying on his bed, watching videos on his phone, laughing. Alex in the flashback to his phone. Just one more video, then I'll study. Back in the present, Alex stared at his blank paper. Alex, internal thoughts, sighing. One more video, they said. After the test, students walked out of class, and Alex looked completely drained. Casually snacking on chips, asked him how it went. Jake. So how'd you do, bro? Alex stared blankly. I wrote my name and drew a diagram that I'm not even sure was related to the question. Jake, trying not to laugh. A diagram? Alex. I panicked, Jake. I panicked and I drew a diagram. Jake burst out laughing. Jake. Bro. Alex, not laughing. It's not funny. Emma walked past, cheerful as ever. Emma smiling. Hey guys. I think that test went really well. Question 4 was a bit tricky, but I think I got it right. Alex and Jake just stared at her in silence. Emma noticed their faces. Emma. Oh, did it not go well for you guys? Alex forced a smile. Alex. No. It went great, Emma. Really great. Emma walked away happily. Jake spoke quietly. Jake. How did she do it, man? Alex stared into the distance. Alex quietly. She actually studies Jake. Wild concept. At lunch in the college canteen, Alex opened his wallet and counted his money. Alex counting dollar bills. Okay, I have $3. What can I get for $3? The canteen staff behind the counter listed the prices. Canteen staff. Slice of pizza is $4, soda is $2, hot dog is $5, bag of chips is $1.50. Alex. Okay, 2 bags of chips and a soda, please. Canteen staff. That's $3.50. Alex stared at him. Alex. I have $3. Canteen staff staring back. Then 1 bag of chips and a soda. Wait, 1 bag of chips is $1.50, and soda is $2. That's $3.50. Alex. Just the chips then. Alex took his sad single bag of chips and sat with Jake, who was eating a full hot dog and fries. Jake. Bro, is that all you're eating? Alex. I forgot my lunch, and I only have $3. A single bag of chips is all I can afford. Jake slid his tray over slightly. Jake. Here, bro, take some of my fries. Alex got emotional for a second. Alex. Jake, you're a real one. Jake laughed. Jake. Don't get emotional over fries, man. Alex was already eating his fries. Alex. No promises. That afternoon, in lecture, Mr. Collins made an announcement. Class, I am assigning group projects today. This will be 40% of your final grade. The entire class reacted nervously. Mr. Collins. Groups of 3. You have 2 weeks. I will assign the groups myself. Everyone started praying internally for good group mates. Mr. Collins. Group 1, Alex, Jake, and Ryan. Alex felt relieved at first. Alex. Yes, me and Jake together. This will be fit. Jake whispered, worried. Jake. Bro, Ryan is in our group. Alex's smile faded slowly. Alex. Ryan. As in Ryan, who has never submitted a single assignment in 2 years. That Ryan? Ryan sat in the back, earphones in, not even listening to the announcement. Jake. That Ryan. Alex closed his eyes and took a deep breath. Alex. Okay, it's fine. We can handle this. We are strong. Ryan finally noticed his name had been called and looked up. Ryan casually, unbothered. Oh, nice. Group project? Cool. You guys handle the research. I'll do the presentation. Alex gave a fake smile. Alex, sure, Ryan, sure. Alex, internal thoughts. He is going to do absolutely nothing. That evening, in his bedroom, Alex sat at his desk with his books open. He read the first page out loud, slowly. Alex, reading out loud slowly. Chapter 1. Introduction to... He yawned hugely. Fundamentals of... His eyes grew heavy. He slapped his own cheek lightly. Alex. No, no, no. Stay awake. You need to study. He opened his phone to search one topic, got a notification, clicked it. And 45 minutes later, he was lying on his bed, laughing at his phone. Alex laughing at his phone. Ha 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 ha, this video is so funny I can't... Suddenly he realized. He sat up and looked at the clock. 10:47 p.m. Alex panicking. What? It was 7 p.m. when I sat down. How... He looked at the textbook. Still on page 1. Alex staring at the ceiling. I am genuinely my own worst enemy. His phone buzzed. Jake was calling. Jake on the call. Bro, you studied yet? Alex, define studied. Jake, bro. Alex, I opened the book. Jake, I opened it. That counts. Jake sighed. Jake, we are so cooked for this exam. By 12:30 a.m., Alex was fully awake again. Energy drink on the table, notes scattered everywhere. Emergency study mode had begun. Alex determined, okay, new plan. I study everything tonight. All chapters in one night. People do this all the time. He opened chapter 1. Alex, chapter 1. Done in 20 minutes, chapter 2 in 20, 10 chapters total. Done by 4 a.m., sleep 2 hours, perfect plan. He started reading fast, highlighting everything. 30 minutes later, he was asleep on the book. When his phone alarm went off at 6 a.m., Alex woke up with a book imprint on his face. Alex, disoriented, looking at his notes. What chapter am I on? He looked at the book. Still chapter 1. Alex, slowly realizing, I studied for 30 minutes and slept for 5 hours. There was a long silence. Alex quietly accepting defeat. At least I'm well rested. The next day in the college library, Alex and Jake waited for Ryan. Jake kept checking his watch. Jake. He said 2 o'clock. It's 2:45. I know. He's not coming, is he? Alex. He's not coming. Ryan finally walked in at 3:05, eating a burger, completely relaxed. Ryan cheerfully. Hey guys! Sorry got held up. What did I miss? Alex stared at him. We've been here for over an hour, Ryan. Ryan unbothered. Yeah, traffic was crazy, bro. Jake whispered to Alex. He lives 5 minutes from college. Alex took a deep breath. Okay, Ryan, so we divided the project into 3 parts. Me and Jake did our parts. Yours is the conclusion section. Ryan. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll do that tonight for sure. Alex. The submission is tomorrow. Ryan, completely calm. Yeah, so I'll do it tonight. Chill, bro. It's like 1 page. Alex and Jake exchanged the look of 2 people who already knew they'd be doing Ryan's part themselves that night. Later that night, in Alex's bedroom, Alex was finishing Ryan's project section, typing angrily. I am doing Ryan's conclusion again. Jake on a video call, also typing. I told you, bro. I told you from day 1. Alex. He said he'd do it, Jake. He said it. Jake. And you believed Ryan. Ryan, who has never done anything ever. Alex's phone buzzed. A text from Ryan. Ryan by text. Hey bro, can you handle the conclusion? Something came up. Alex stared at the message, then typed back very slowly, forcing calmness. Sure, Ryan, no problem. He put the phone down. I am so calm right now, Jake. I am the calmest person alive. Jake. You okay, bro? Alex. Totally fine. Completely fine. I'm finishing his work at midnight and I'm totally fine. On submission morning, Alex and Jake handed in their project looking exhausted. Ryan walked in fresh, well-rested, and smiling. Ryan cheerfully. Morning, guys. Did everything go okay last night? Alex, dead-eyed. Great, Ryan. Everything went great. Ryan. Amazing. Glad I could count on you guys. We make a great team. Jake grabbed Alex's arm before he could respond. Jake quietly. Not worth it, bro. Not worth it. Mr. Collins collected the projects. Good work, everyone. I'll review and give grades next week. Later that week, the grades were announced. Mr. Collins. Group 3. Alex, Jake, Ryan. Excellent work. A grade. Ryan literally jumped up and celebrated. We got an A. That's what I'm talking about. We killed it. Alex watched Ryan celebrate the A that Alex had worked for. Alex to Jake, emotionless. He's celebrating. Jake, I see that. Alex, the project he did, 0% of. I know, bro. A few days later in the library, Alex was studying alone when Emma sat nearby. He noticed her massive pile of notes. Alex, Emma, how many notebooks do you have? Emma counting. For this subject? About 11 notebooks. Alex's jaw dropped. 11? I have half a notebook and I thought I was doing okay. Emma laughed softly. Emma, I study about 6 hours a day. Alex, 6 hours every day. Emma, yes, it's the only way. There was a long pause. Alex looked at his half notebook. Alex quietly. Emma, can I ask you something? Emma, sure. Alex, do you ever just not want to? Like, does it never feel too much? Emma paused. For the first time, she looked a little tired. Emma, honestly, every single day, Alex, but I think about my parents, everything they sacrificed. That keeps me going. It was a quiet moment, and Alex actually felt it. Alex nodding slowly. Yeah, I get that. Later, alone in the college corridor, Alex got a phone call from his dad. Dad calling, Alex, your mother tells me you've been struggling this semester. Alex shifted uncomfortably. Dad, It's not that bad. I just had a rough few weeks. Dad, son, I work double shifts so you can focus on studying. You know that, right? There was silence. Alex quietly. I know, Dad. Dad. I'm not angry. I just need you to try, really try. Can you do that? Alex leaned against the wall, staring at the ground. Alex's voice slightly breaking. Yeah, Dad, I will. I promise. Dad. Good. Your mom misses you. Study hard, son. The call ended, and Alex stood there alone for a moment. Alex to himself, quietly. Get it together, Alex. Get it together. Something shifted after that. Back in his bedroom, but this time different, desk organized, no phone in sight. Alex sat down, opened his books, and actually studied. No distractions. Alex's internal thoughts. Okay, chapter 1. Actually understanding this now. 2 hours later, he stretched and looked at his notes. He had actually filled pages. Alex surprised at himself. Wait, I actually understand this. When did that happen? He read back his own notes. Alex, I genuinely understand this. When did that happen? His phone rang. Jake was calling. Bro gaming session tonight? Alex paused, and for the first time ever said this. Not tonight, Jake. I'm studying. There was silence on the line. Jake, who is this, and what have you done with Alex? Alex laughed. Shut up, Jake. The day of the real exam, Alex arrived early. He sat down calmly, flipped the paper over, and read question 1. Alex, internal thoughts. I know this. He read question 2. I know this too. A small smile appeared. He looked around. Jake was struggling next to him. Emma was writing confidently. Alex started writing too, confident and steady. So this is what it feels like to actually be prepared. After the exam, outside the hall, Jake looked exhausted. Bro, that was brutal. How did you do? Alex calmly. Actually, I think I did okay. Jake stared at him. For real? Alex. For real. Jake stared at him like he was seeing a completely new person. Bro, who are you? On results day, Mr. Collins returned the marked papers. Mr. Collins. Overall, the class performed average. A few surprises. He handed them out one by one. Ryan got his paper first. Ryan looking at his score, whispering, 34 out of 100. Jake got his next. Jake relieved, 55. Okay, I'll take that. Emma got hers, of course. Emma quietly pleased. 92. Mr. Collins reached Alex and paused slightly before handing it over. Mr. Collins. Mr. Alex, I must say this was unexpected. He handed over the paper. Alex looked down. 78 out of 100. Alex staring at it, unable to believe it. 78. Mr. Collins. Keep this up, and you might actually surprise yourself this year. Alex held the paper. It was a quiet moment, and he thought of his dad's words. Alex to himself. 78. A small but real smile crossed his face. At home in the kitchen, Mom was cooking when Alex walked in casually. Alex, Mom. Mom not looking up, stirring. Alex. Got my exam results today. Mom stopped stirring and turned around slowly, bracing herself. Mom. How much? Alex. 78. There was silence. Mom stared at him, not sure she'd heard right. Mom. 78 out of 100? Alex, smiling. Out of 100. Mom put the spoon down, walked over, and hugged him tight. It was unexpected and real. Mom, emotional quietly. I knew you could do it, I always knew. Alex hugged her back, a little embarrassed, but emotional too. Alex, Mom, stop, you're being dramatic. Mom pulled back, wiping her eye. Mom, I'm calling your father right now. Alex laughed. Mom, it's 78, not 100. Mom was already dialing. Shush. Let me have this moment. That evening on the college rooftop, golden light spread across the open area as Alex and Jake sat together. Jake looked out at the view. Jake, bro, you actually changed this semester. Alex, don't make it weird, Jake. No, seriously, you studied, you got 78, you turned down gaming for books. Who does that? Alex was quiet for a moment. I thought about my dad, working double shifts, and I just couldn't waste that anymore. There was a comfortable silence between the two best friends. Jake, next semester we both study properly? Alex grinned. Alex, don't push it. Jake laughed. Fair enough. They sat there together, the city visible in the background, in a simple but peaceful moment. And in his own mind, Alex thought to himself, Alex, internal thoughts. Nobody tells you that student life is hard. The late nights, the broke canteen lunches, the group projects where you do everything. But nobody also tells you that the moment you actually try, it feels worth it, even if it's just 78 out of 100. Alex opened his notebook and started studying again, this time with a small smile.